tell me if this sounds familiar. You feel called by God to do something. You feel called to make an impact. You want to get out there, create influence. You know that money is necessary for reinvestment to make things sustainable so you can delegate for all the giving you can do. It's a resource. It's so wonderful. Everything, la-di-da-di-da, right? But you're out there, you're doing your thing, you're trying to make it happen, you're telling stories, you're sharing content, you're adding value, you're building relationships, blah, 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 blah. But the income isn't coming. This is who I'm making this video to. This is Allie Davis, and I am a business and mindset coach for Christian women entrepreneurs. And I give them faith-focused mindset and authentic strategy to create God-inspired impact and income. And let me tell you, I am not coming from a place of, oh, I'm making, 100K or whatever, like I'm in a place where I'm frustrated. And I was talking to the mastermind group that I'm in about this, and the other ladies just encouraged me to really get out there and share sort of this like vulnerable spot that I'm at, because it is powerful, and every entrepreneur goes through that. And everybody would be an entrepreneur, or anyway, a lot more people would be an entrepreneur if it was just a matter of, oh, just start and you'll immediately see results, right? That's an employee. If you trade your time for money, or whatever, like, you will, if you show up to work, like, you will get paid. But that is not how entrepreneurship necessarily is. Especially in the beginning, you can put up so much work up front and and be like, oh, I'm really not getting that much money for what I'm putting into this. Like, even if you have maybe you aren't at a place where you feel super awesome making tons of money or something, like, you're still like, man, even for my money mindset, like, this is not very adequate compensation, and this is frustrating, and does this invalidate what I have to offer? Especially if you are a business coach, helping people in their businesses. And honestly, that's kind of where I have been, and I'm kind of even wanting to shift away from helping women create God-inspired impact and income, to say I'm helping them live with peace, purpose, and joy. And a part of that purpose is how the impact and income goes together, and that whole mindset. But honestly, it's starting to get to a point where it's just like a little bit hard to always be talking about that. And I want to basically share this video to share that, like, I totally get how that can feel when you look back and you're like, man, I feel like I'm doing a lot of things right. I feel like the things that I suggest to other people are really good. And when I'm in the mastermind, like, people really appreciate my advice. And I've always been very upfront about more where I'm at in my business. And they're all, like, yeah, you're like totally authentic with everything, and this would be a great thing to share. So that is what I'm doing. And so I basically want to, share, like, I'm with you. I know how frustrating that can be. But some things that are helping me and that I'm trying to really lean into and focus on is, actually, this was something that one of the girls said. It's almost like imagining, like, your paycheck is in the mail. Like, it's coming. It keeps getting lost, but keep getting out there, keep asking, keep moving forward, and that will help it get to you. Because just, like, really relying on that strong belief, and if you don't have the belief, maybe create affirmations or whatever to help build that belief. But the belief that impact and income do go together. However, even though they do go together, it doesn't mean there's always this, like, direct correlation of, well, I've impacted this many people, and so I should make this much money. And really, even the reality, and this is a thought I kind of forgot about until this moment, is that, like, you're going to impact so many more people than the people who pay you. And that is true of everyone, every entrepreneur. Especially the ones who are more heart-centered and, servant sales and whatever, they're putting out really valuable content. And you know what? How many times have you consumed content and not purchased something from that person, but appreciated the content and it was really good? And that is what they need to grow. And then there is an abundance of paying clients out there, and the right people will go ahead and pay those people eventually. And so sometimes, you may not be doing, and I'm so speaking to myself too, it's like you may not be doing anything wrong per se. And yeah, like coaches may kind of, or whatever, anybody trying to help you with your business is kind of going to want to try to pinpoint something that's off in your business so that you can start getting better results. But to some extent, it's just kind of the way it is. And the best you can do is keep going, keep tweaking, keep growing, and lean into the things that are really igniting you and giving you joy, to stay fueled, and remembering that why, and remembering the obedience, and remembering faith, and remembering that faith really is not, oh, I see it happening and I believe it's going to happen, right? Like that's not faith, and that's not how God refines us. So there really are a lot of benefits to maybe not being a super quick starter. And it's okay to get out there and maybe not get as good of results as some other people have. And of course, you can always play the comparison game all different directions, right? Like I could focus on all the people that had less results than I have, but of course, I choose to focus on the people who have had more. And that's what people are talking about when they're saying, like, stay in your own lane, and walk your journey and walk your path. And that's really, what I'm trying to do. And I do want to, even though I introed myself with the, I help women create God-inspired impact to income. Like, I really do believe, especially as Christians, like there's more to that story, and God wants some things for us, some things that he's promised, such as like peace and joy are things that he has promised, and he's made us for a purpose. So this is all like guaranteed biblical stuff. Like right now, you can have all of those things. But then as you continue to pursue things, that'll create impact and income. So yes, guys, I hope that this was helpful and just encouraging to you, and give you some ideas of how to move forward or how to frame things, that will help you, to press on even when you're frustrated and like, I'm not getting the results I want, and I don't know what the deal is. Just keep at it, guys. Keep at it. So leave comments with anything that you found that's helpful when you're kind of in this spot, or any questions that you have. And I just want to acknowledge that it, like, one eye looks like really weird, or anyway on my screen. So I don't know if that is what it will look like for you guys, but I'm like outside of the natural light, but it's like a funky angle, I think. So I'm looking ghostly. But anyway, oh, I love you all. And, this is true for me, just as I absolutely believe it's true for you. You have something so valuable, and God knows what he's doing when he calls you to things. And when God calls, he equips. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel so you do not miss out on any other videos. Usually they're a bit straight to the point and about training and getting it done. But anyway, you can continue to expect that faith-focused mindset and authentic strategy from me. So go ahead and subscribe. Or if you like this video, don't forget to actually like it. And of course, I mentioned the comments. I love to hear from you. Talking to myself is fairly amusing, but it's so much better if I'm talking to you as well. All right. Bye.